Hello and welcome back. In today's tutorial, we're going to look at some of the properties of Humanoid. To look at the properties of Humanoid, let's press play and take a look. Let's go to our Explorer window over here and expand the workspace. And we're going to expand our player. Look for Humanoid. Click on Humanoid. You're going to see there's a bunch of properties of Humanoid. And some of the properties of Humanoid you may already are familiar with. For example, the health and the max health. Now before we go into the properties of Humanoid, let's expand Humanoid and look at some of the objects under Humanoid. So under Humanoid you have, for example, you have the BodyDepthScale, which is a number value. You have the HeadScale, it's also a number value. And notice they're all initialized to the value of 1. And after that we have the BodyWidthScale, it's also initialized to 1, and the HeadScale is initialized to 1. So all these objects are there for you to be able to scale your player, to make your player smaller or bigger. So now let's go back to the workspace. Here in my workspace, I have 4 different pills. Let's take a look at the first one first. So each of these pills comes with a script. And in our script, we have a touch event. We're checking for Humanoid that is touching the part. As soon as we find a Humanoid is touching the part, we're destroying the part. And here, what I want to do is I want to save the value, the initial value of the BodyDepthScale of the Humanoid. So I'm saving it into a variable called save. And then I change the Humanoid's BodyDepthScale to 5. Remember, the initial value is 1. After that, I wait for 7 seconds and then I restore the initial state of the BodyDepthScale. So that's the reason I save it up here, so that I can restore it back to the initial state after 7 seconds. And basically for the other pills, the script is basically pretty much the same. We can look at the BodyHeightScale. So the script is exactly the same. The only difference is we're changing the body height instead of the body depth. The next one is the BodyWidthScale. So we're changing the body width scale instead of the body depth in the first one. And the last one is the HeadScale. And again, it's the same script. We're changing the HeadScale to 5, and then we restore the saved value back after 7 seconds. So now let's play and take a look at how each one of these pills work. First, I'm gonna grab the first one. I think it's the BodyDepthScale. So it's gonna make my body really long, or makes my character's body really long. And let's try the second one. I think it's the BodyWidthScale. So it's gonna make me really wide. Look how wide I am. Alright, that's the BodyWidthScale, and this one is, I think it's gonna make me really tall. There it is. Look how tall I am. And the last one is the HeadScale. So the HeadScale makes my head really big. Look how big my head is compared to my body. That was pretty cool. I just want to press play again one more time. I just want to see what happened if I grab all 4 pills at the same time, or almost at the same time. I want to see what happened. So here we go. I'm just gonna run a straight line and I'm gonna grab them all. 1, 2, 3, go. So now I'm long, I'm wide, I'm tall, and my head is big. Look at that, I'm a giant. And now I'm losing everything back. So I'm small again. So those are 4 different scales that you can use to adjust the size of your character. It is again the body depth scale, the body height scale, the body width scale, and the head scale. The first property of humanoid that we want to look at is the walk speed. So I'm just going to take one of these pills and I'm going to change it to walk speed pill. Walk speed. Alright, and then we're gonna have to change the script. So everywhere I see body depth scale value, I'm gonna change that to walk speed. And now I'm just gonna copy this and make a couple more changes here. Let's review our code again, make sure everything is correct. So when the player touches the part, we're going to destroy the part. And then we're going to save the humanoid walk speed, which is the player current walk speed, which is 16. And then we're changing the speed to 5. Maybe let me change it to 100, because the default speed is 16. So 100 should make the player really fast. We're going to wait for 7 seconds. And then we change the walk speed back to the original speed, which was 16. The next humanoid property that we want to change is the jump power. So I'm gonna go to this next one, and I'm gonna change this to jump power pill. Now let's go to the script. So everywhere we see body height scale dot value, we're going to change that to jump power. Let me just copy this and I'll paste it in here and paste it in here. And here instead of 5, I'm going to make it 200. So I want my player to jump really high. Let me just close these two scripts. The next one we want to do is the sit property. So I'm going to go to this next pill. I'll change it to sit. And again, we're going to go to the script. Everywhere you see this, actually for sit, you don't even need to save the current state, because when the player starts, he's not sitting. So I'm just going to remove this altogether. And here we're going to change this to humanoid.sit. And we'll set it to true. So it's going to make the player sit down. And here we're going to say humanoid.sit. We'll change it back to false, which means it's going to make him stand up. The final property we're going to do is the walk to point. So here, walk to point. And it's going to make the player walk to a certain location. So let's go to the script. So here we're going to change this to humanoid dot walk. I don't even need to save this. We'll just leave him at the new location. He doesn't need to walk back to the original location. So here we're gonna say humanoid dot walk to point. And here we're gonna have to give it a vector 3. So a vector 3 is gonna give it a 3-dimensional location, vector 3.new, and we're going to give it an x, y, and z coordinate. So I'm just going to say 5, 0, 5. And we don't even need these over here. So he's just going to walk to the new location and he'll stay there. Alright, let's play and take a look. So first, let me go to my workspace, and I'm going to open up my character, and I'll go to humanoid. And I believe the first pill is the walk speed. So let me find the speed, the walk speed of the player. Right now it's 16. I'm gonna grab the pill. And also let me show you how fast I run right now. So that's the normal speed of the player. And if I grab this pill, whoa, you see how fast I ran? Oh man, look at that. Oh, I think I lost the, I forgot to look at the walk speed, but I'm sure it went to 100 because that's where we set it to. And look how slow I am now. So it's gonna take me a while to get to the next pill. What is the next pill? I don't even know. I think it's the JumpPower. So let's see. So right now, if I jump, see that's how much I can jump, right? And let me see if I can find the JumpPower in here too. So right now it's 50. Oh, so we only give it 200. It's 4 times. Okay, so let's go to the pill. And I got the, oh, that's not the JumpPower. That's the sit. That's the sit pill. And look at me, I'm sitting down. Oh man, look at that. I'm back up again, I think. That was the sit pill. That wasn't the JumpPower. Okay, so I actually I lay on the floor, and then I'm back up. Let's go to the next one. I think the next one is the JumpPower, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. 1. So right now my JumpPower is 50. And now it's 200. So let's see how far I can jump. Wow, look at that. I almost can reach the sky. But that didn't last for too long. I think one jump took like 7 seconds already, so I lost my JumpPower. Because remember, we're only giving the player 7 seconds with the power that they have. So now I'm back to normal. My JumpPower is 50. And the last one is the walk to location, I believe, right? Walk to point. Yeah, walk to point. So let's see, I'm gonna eat that, and where I'm gonna go to. I'm gonna eat it, and I'm just gonna let go of my controller and see where the player goes to. Doesn't go anywhere. Let's play again one more time and take a look. I believe the reason the walk to point didn't work is because I was running into the pill. So after I hit the pill, I still press the controller, and it changes the direction of the player. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to jump in the air and then let go of my controller, and then the system should take over and takes the player to the point of 505. Let's take a look. There you go. So I jump into the ball, and the system just takes me to this point, which is 505. And that is our lesson for today. Thank you so much for watching, and we hope to see you again soon.